the Snow Queen. Cold wind was blowing. The snow started to fall from the sky. In this country, there was a saying that on such a day when snowstorms came, the Snow Queen would come down from the mountain and take children away. So, children must not go outside alone. One day, a boy and a girl were playing in a room. The boy was named Kay, and the girl was named Gerda. Two of them had known each other since they were little. They always played together. As the snow and wind had weakened, Gerda and Kay went outside to play. While they were playing with a sled on a snowy mountain, Kay suddenly stopped the sled.
What happened, Kay? I don't know. I thought I heard somebody calling me just now. Sounded like a woman's voice. But maybe not.
They continued on sledding, but Kay didn't look very happy at all. The next day, Kay disappeared without a clue. Everyone in the town tried so hard to find him, but no matter how much they tried, Kay could not be found. Then, Kay was rumored to have possibly fallen in a frozen river or been eaten by a bear. Nonetheless, Gerda believed that Kay was still safe somewhere. After a few days, at around the time when all the people in the town fell asleep, Gerda left the town alone. She kept walking for days to find Kay. When Gerda visited a village, an old lady who was cleaning a horse barn said,
If you keep going straight towards north from here, there is the Snow Kingdom, where the Snow Queen lives. I heard that she kidnaps children from around the world and locks them up in her palace. Your friend was probably taken there too. Really? I will go there then. Oh, hang on, dear. You cannot go to the Snow Kingdom with such little feet. Stay there.
Surprisingly, the old lady lent Gerda a small carriage.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's okay. I hope you will find your friend soon.
Gerda thanked the old lady many times and rode on the carriage and headed towards the Snow Kingdom. The carriage ran through a dim forest with blistering speed. Then, there were men on horses chasing after Gerda. They were bandits who hid and waited in the forest. They attacked Gerda right after she entered.
You there! Stop!
The bandits mercilessly shot arrows at Gerda when she was desperately running away. The moment one of the arrows hit the carriage wheel, the wheel came off and the carriage tilted greatly. Gerda was thrown out of the carriage and hit herself on the ground so hard that she fainted.
Where am I?
When Gerda regained consciousness, she was laying down on a soft bed. Her wounded hands and legs were wrapped with bandages. A candlelight on table was softly lighting up a little room. It seemed like she was in the bandit's hiding place.
Are you awake?
Gerda didn't realize that there was another person in the same room until this person talked to her. It was a girl.
Who are you? I am the daughter of our boss. I'm sorry for the injuries. We heard that a merchant's carriage was coming through that pathway. But it seemed like your carriage was mistakenly thought to be the one. By the way, how come a child like you came into this forest alone? Gerda told the bandit girl about the disappearance of Kay and that she was trying to get to the Snow Queen's kingdom. I really have to find Kay, no matter what.
I see.
I'm sorry, but your carriage is broken and the horses ran away. Oh no, what should I do?
Gerda was completely at loss and started to cry.
All right, I'll see what I can do for you.
The bandit girl took Gerda to a horse barn located outside the room. Among a few horses, there was for some reason a reindeer.
I stole this reindeer from the Snow Queen's palace. It should take you to the palace. Really? Thank you!
So Kay must be a very good friend of yours. I'm not sure what friends are, since I don't have any.
What are you talking about? We are already friends.
Gerda shook hands with the bandit girl and got on the reindeer.
I'll come back here once I have saved Kay. Till then, you are going to tell me your name.
The reindeer Gerda was riding started to run towards the Snow Queen's palace. The bandit girl stood there for a while, even after she sent Gerda off.
Friends.
Huh? The warmth from shaking hands with Gerda still remained in her palms. At around the same time, Kay was trapped in the Snow Queen's palace. The Snow Queen's palace, with its walls, furniture, and everything, were all made of cold ice. No matter where Kay was at, he was stung by the cold all over his body.
It's cold. So cold. Where am I?
Kay lost his memory because he was under the Snow Queen's curse. Kay was always shivering in the cold and looking at the far-end sky outside the window. When Gerda arrived at the entrance of the Snow Queen's palace, she found Kay looking outside from the window. Gerda got off the reindeer and sneaked into the palace so that no one could see her. As soon as she found Kay's room, Gerda jumped into his arms.
Kay, thank goodness! I've missed you! Who are you? Do you know me? What? It's me, Gerda. We always played together. You have to remember, Kay. Gerda? I'm sorry. I don't know. Why can't you remember? I finally found you.
Gerda covered her face with her hands and started to cry. As Kay saw this, his heart was filled with warmth and a nostalgic feeling. His eyes were also filled with tears.
Huh? Why can't I stop crying? Even I don't know what is happening.
At that moment, Kay's memory came back to the time he played with Gerda.
Gerda. Yes, Gerda. I remember. Kay. Yes, you got your memory back. Yes, I'm okay now. Sorry for making you worried, Gerda.
They hugged each other tightly and shared the joy. Then, they sneaked out of the palace and got on the reindeer. The reindeer took them back to the bandit girl's house. The bandit girl fixed the Gerda's carriage and was waiting for their return. After Gerda and Kay thanked the bandit girl and returned the reindeer to her, they went back to the town where they lived. By the time they came back to the town, it was already in the middle of spring. While Gerda and Kay were walking through a flower garden holding hands, they promised to keep staying together forever.